are finished. We are ready.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. For happy days bring in another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time, and then the moon, like to a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love doing thee injuries, but I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelling. Full of vexation come they with complaints against this child, this young one, Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. Hippolyta, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my Hippolyta, this man had bewitched the bosom of this child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with this girl. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verses of feigning love and stolen the impression of her fantasy. Hippolyta, we may dispose of her, which shall be either to Demetrius or to her death, according to our law, immediately provided in that case.
I would that you would look, but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with my judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what powers I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty in such a presence here to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die or death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord. Ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give serenity.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, upon that day, either prepared to die, or else to wed Demetrius, as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for aye austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have the love of Theseus, my friend. Let me have Hermias, you marry him.
She is mine, and all my right of her I do unstate unto Demetrius.
I am Demetrius, as well derived as thee, as well possessed. My love is more than his. Demetrius, Olivachi to his head, made love to Nada's daughter, Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
We must confess that we have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof, but being overfull of self-affairs, our minds did lose it. But, Demetrius, you shall go with Theseus. Lysander, Hermia, the course of true love ne'er did run smooth.
Hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house, 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, will I marry thee? And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the woods, a league without the town, there will I wait for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's doves, by that which knitters souls and prosper loves, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call ye me fair? That fair again unsaid. Demetrius loves your fair, oh happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air, more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear. When wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear, sickness is catching. Oh, a favour so! Yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye, my tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Were the world mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest I'd give to be to you translated. Oh, teach me how you look and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. But, oh, what graces in my love do dwell, that he hath turned a heaven unto a hell. Helen, to you, our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the blade of grass, through Athens' gates have we devised to steal, and in the wood Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight from lovers' food till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu, as you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some o'er other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know, and as he errs, doting on Hermia's eye, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose into form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. And therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste, wings, no eyes, figure unheedy haste, and therefore is love said to be a child, because in choice he is so oft beguiled, as waggish boys in game themselves forswear, so the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oath did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a great expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here? I were best to call you generally, man by man, according to the script. Here is the scroll of every man's name through all Athens that is seen fit to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on their wedding day at night. First, I will say what the play treats on, then call the name of the actors, and so grow to a point. Marry, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe. A very good piece of work, I assure you, and merry. Now, I, Bottom, shall call forth you, actors by the scroll. Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver. I am ready. I will name what part I am for and proceed. I, Bottom, am set down for Pyramus. What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant? A lover that kills himself most gallantly for love. This will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measures. To the rest. Yet, my chief humour is for a tyrant. I could play Hercules rarely on a part to tear a catting, to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now I will name the rest of the players. This was Hercules' vein, a tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling. Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Nick Bottom.
Francis Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight.
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I've got a beard coming.
That is all one. You shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will. And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I will speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe. Ah! Pyramus! Thy lady dear, thy Thisbe You, Thisbe, well, proceed. Robert Starveling the tailor.
Here, Nick Bottom.
You must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Stout the tinker.
Here, Nick Bottom.
You, Pitiless's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. And Snug the joiner. You, the lion's part. And here, I hope, is a play fitted.
Pray you, have you the lion's part written? If it be, give it to me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it's nothing but roaring. Let me play the lion too. I will roar, and I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar, and I will make the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly that you would fright the ladies, that they would shriek. That were enough to hang us all.
They will hang us, every mother's son.
I grant you, friends, if I should fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice, so I will roar you as gently as a sucking dove. I will roar you as 'twere any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus.
Pyramus is a sweet-faced man.
As sweet a man as one shall see on a summer's day.
A most lovely gentleman like man.
Therefore you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard would I best to play it in?
Oh, why, what you will.
I will discharge it in either your straw-coloured beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple ingrain beard, or your French crown coloured beard, your perfect yellow. Some of your French crowns have no head at all, and then I'll play it barefaced. But, masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood a mile without the town by moonlight. There we will rehearse. I pray you, fail me not. We will meet, and there we will rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu. At the Duke's Oak we meet. Enough. Hold or cut bowstrings.
How now, spirits? We the one to you. I am a merry wanderer of the night. Oh, room fairies, here comes Oberon. Revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing fell and wrath. Because that she, an attendant hath, a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. and jealous Oberon would have the child. Night of Theseus' reign to trace the forest wild, but she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now, they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen, but they do square, that all that else for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon! Fairy, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of Corin sat all day playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Phillida. Why art thou here? Come from the farther stoop of India, but that, forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your buskin mistress and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How can thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta? Knowing I know thy love to Theseus, didst thou not lead him through the glimmering night from Periguna, whom he ravished, and make him with fair eagles break his faith with Ariadne and Antiopa?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never, since the midsummer spring, met we on hill and dale, forest or mead, by paved fountain or by rushy brook, or in the beechen margin of the sea, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls, thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling in the land, hath every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. The ox hath therefore stretched his yoke in vain. The ploughman lost his sweat, and the green corn rotted ere his youth attained a beard. The fold stands empty in the drowned field. The crows are fatted with the murrain flock. The human mortals want their winter here. And thorough this distemperature we see the seasons alter. Hoary-headed frosts fall in the fresh lap of the crimson rose, and on Orchaim's thin and icy crown, an odorous chaplet of sweet summer buds is, as in mockery, set. The spring, the summer, the chiding autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries, and the mazed world, by their increase, now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked traders of the flood. When we have laughed to see the sails conceive and grow big-bellied in the wanton wind, which she, with pretty and with swimming gait, following, her womb then rich with my young squire, would imitate and sail upon the land to fetch me trifles and return again as from a voyage rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our revels and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me and I will spare your haunts.
Give me the boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away! We shall chide down right if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way! Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music?
I remember that very time you saw, but I couldst not. Flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid all armed. A certain aim he took and loosed his love shaft as marley from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet mark you where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple, with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness.
Fetch me that flower. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees.
I'll put together round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she's asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it on a lion, a bear, a wolf, a bull, a meddling monkey, or on busy head. She shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take the charm of her sight, I'll make her render her page to me.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not.
I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? Thou toldest me they had stolen into this wood, and here am I and wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair, or rather do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel. And Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you. What worse a place can I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect with me, than to be used as you use your dog?
Oh, I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
I'll run from thee, and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest have not such a heart as you.
Oh, if thou follow me, do not believe that I will do thee mischief in this wood.
Aye, in the temple, in the town, in the field, you did me mischief. Fie, Demetrius. Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell,
to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Alright, there it is. Wild time blows, violet rose, luscious woodbine. Wild time blows, violet grows, eglantine.
There sleeps Titania, sometimes at the night, lulled with her flowers, dances, and delights.
And there the snake throws head and emerald skin, weed wide enough to wrap the fairy in.
Hey!
Yes! No?
The juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man from the Athenian garment he hath on. And look, thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen. Newts and blind worms do no wrong. Come not near this fairy queen. Now a roundel and a fairy song. Kill cankers in the musk rose buds. War with rare mice for leathern wings. But come not near this fairy queen. Philomel with melody, singing a sweet lullaby. Lula 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 lullaby. Never harm, no spell, no charm. Come our lovely lady night. So good night, so good night, so good night, lullaby. Weaving spiders, come not here. Hence, you long-legged spinners, hence. Beetles black, approach not near. Worm nor tail, do no offense. Philomel with melody, singing a sweet lullaby. Oh, lula, 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 la, la, lullaby. Never harm, no spell, no charm. Come, our lovely lady night. So good night, oh, so good night, oh, good night, lullaby. Philomel with melody, singing a sweet lullaby. Lula, 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 lula,
thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. Be it ounce or cat or bear, pard or bull, with bristled hair in thy eye shalt appear. When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Lysander, find you out a bed, for I, upon this bank, will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Then by your side no bedroom me deny, for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now much beshrew my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Such separation, as may well be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far, be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love ne'er alter to thy sweet life end.
Here is my bed. Sleep give you all his rest.
And with half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Night and silence. Oh, who is here? Winds of Athens, he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despiseth the Athenian mate. And here the maiden, sleeping sound on the down converted ground. Turn, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let lawful be to slip his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Oh, I am out of breath with this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia wheresoever she lies, for she has blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, if so mine are oftener washed than hers. No, no, I am as ugly as a bear. For beasts that meet me run away for fear. But who is here? Lysander on the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire will I for thy sweet sake. Where is Demetrius? How fit a word is that vile name to perish on my swords.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though he love your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No! I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I do love, who would not change a raven for a dove.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born, when at your hands did I deserve such scorn? It's not enough, young man, that I did never nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency. Good troth you do me wrong, good sooth you do in such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well. Of course, I must confess, I thought you lord of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused should of another therefore be abused.
Oh, she sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near. And all my powers address thy love and might to honour Helen and to be her knight. Yeah!
Help me! Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast! Ay me! For pity, what a dream was here! Lysander, look how I do quake with fear! Lysander? What? Removed? Lysander! Lord! What? Out of hearing? Gone? No sound? No word? Speak! And if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
Are we all met? Pat! And here's a marvel's convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, and this hawthorn brake our tiring house, and we will do it in action as we will do it before the joke.
Nick Bottom,
What sayest thou, Francis Flute?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By a lark in a parlous fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. I will write me a prologue, and let that prologue seem to say we shall do no harm with our swords, and for more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus. but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Will the ladies not be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
We ought to consider with ourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing. For it's no more fearful wild fowl than your lion living. We ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Nay! Snug, you must name your name, and half your face must be seen through the lion's neck, and you must speak through, saying thus, up to the same defect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, pity on my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. And there you must name your name, and tell them plainly that you are Snug the Joiner. Well, it shall be so.
But there is two hard things. That is, that moonlight must be brought into the chamber, for as you know, Pyramus and Thisbe are met by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play?
A calendar, look in the almanac, find out moonshine, find out moonshine.
Shine that night.
Why then, you may leave a casement window of the great chamber where we play open, and the moon may shine in through that casement. Or you must come in with lantern, bush of thorn, and say you come to disfigure or present the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber where we play, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through a chink of a wall.
You could never bring in a wall. What say you, Nick Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some lime or some plaster or some rough cast about him to signify wall, and let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny will Pyramus and Thisbe whisper. If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. I speak. And once I have spoken my speech, I enter into this break, and so everyone according to their cue.
What hempen homespins have we swaggering here so near the cradle of the fairy queen?
I speak. Thisbe,
Oh,
stand. Forth. Thisbe! The flowers of odious savours sweet. Odours! Savours sweet. So hath my breath thy Thisbe dear. But hark! A voice! Stay thou but here a while, and by to thee I will appear.
Stranger Pyramus than airplane here.
Shall I speak now?
Aye, must you? For you must understand that he goes to see a noise he has heard and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, the colour of red rose on triumphant briar, most frisky juvenile neeks, most lovely Jew, as true as horse that yet would never tire, I'll meet the Pyramus in Ninny's tomb.
Ninus! Tomb, man! That you must not speak yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once. Cues and all. I enter, your cue has passed. It is never tire.
Oh! As true as horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair Thisbe, then I would only die.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We are haunted! Pray, masters, fly, masters!
I'll lead you about around through buck, through bush, through break, through briar. Sometime a horse will be, sometime a hound, a hawk, a handless bear, sometime a fire. A neighing, barking, roost and roar and burn like horse, hound, hawk, bear, fire, turn, turn. I'll follow you. I'll lead you about around through buck, through bush, through break, through briar. Sometime a horse will be, sometime a hound, a hawk, a handless bear. Sometime a fire. A neighing, barking, grunt and roar and burn like horse, hound, hawk, bear, fire, turn, turn. I'll follow you. I'll lead you about around through buck, through bush, through break, through briar. Sometime a horse will be, sometime a hound, a hawk, a handless bear. Sometime a fire. A neighing, barking, grunt and roar and burn like horse, hound, hawk, bear, fire, turn, turn.
Why do they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
Do you see? You see an ass's head of your own, do you?
Bless thee, Bottom, bless thee. Thou art translated.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fright me if they could. But I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing to show that I am not afraid. The owls and cocks so black of hue with orange tawny bill. The throstle with his notes so true. The wren with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark. The plain-sung cuckoo grey. Who dares not answer nay!
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamoured of thy note. So is mine eye, enthralled by thy shape, and thy fair virtue's force, perforce, doth move me on first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, is that little reason for that? And yet, to say truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbours will not make them friends. Nay, I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I have wit enough to get out of this wood, I have not to save me own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing whilst thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness so, that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peas blossom.
Here.
Cobweb.
Ready?
Mustard seed.
Ready.
Be kind and courteous to this gentle man. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honeybags steal from the humble bees, and for night tapers, crop their waxen thighs, and light them at the fiery glowworm's eyes, to have my love to bed and to arise, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies, to fan the moonbeam from his sleeping eyes.
Ooh.
Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal.
Hail!
Hail.
I beseech your worship's grace. Heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb!
Good, Master Cobweb. I shall desire of you more acquaintance. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peas blossom.
Commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and Master Peascod, your father. Good Master Peas Blossom. Oh, I shall desire of you more acquaintance too. Your name, honest sir?
Mustard seed.
Master Mustard Seed. I know your patience well. That same cowardly, giant-like ox beef had devoured many a gentleman of your house. I assure you, your kindred have made my eyes water here now. Oh, I shall desire of you more acquaintance, good Master Mustard Seed.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue. Bring him silently.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet lashed the Athenian's eyes, as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he wake, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe!
Now I but chide, for I should use thee worse, for thou hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, bring our shoes in blood, plunge in the deep, and kill me too! The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? I'll believe as soon this whole earth may be bored, and that the moon may through the center creep, and so displease her brother's noontide with the Antipodes. It cannot be! But thou, has murdered him, and so should a murderer look. So dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good. Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience! Hast thou slain him then?
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
The privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while, I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love sight. About the wood, go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens, look thou find. All fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood tear. By some illusion look thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes, again she do appear.
I go. I go. Look how I go. Swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Purple dye, sink in apple of his eye. When his love is spy, shine as the Venus in the sky.
Captain of a fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we the fun pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then we'll two at once woo one that must needs be sport alone.
Why should you think I should woo in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep and vow, so born in their nativity, all truth appears.
You do advance your cunning more and more. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er?
I had no judgment but to her, I swore.
Nor none in my mind. Now you give her o'er.
Oh! Helen! Goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, to what my love shall I compare thine eyne? Crystal is muddy. Oh, how ripe in show thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you are all bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me this much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use the gentle lady so, to vow and swear and superpraise my parts, when I am sure you hate me with your hearts. You both are rivals, and love Hermia. And now, both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise, to conjure tears up in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort would so offend a virgin and extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so. For you love Hermia. This you know, I know. So here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love do I yield thee up my part, and yours in Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do till my death.
Night! The tongue, the eye, his function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes. When it doth impair the seeing sense, it pays the hearing double recompense. Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander found. My ear, I thank you, brought me to thy sound. But why, unkindly, didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more gilds the night than yon fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
Speak not as you think, it cannot be.
No, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. And will you rent our ancient love asunder and join with men in scorning your poor friend? 'Tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex, as well as I, may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not sent Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now does spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine, rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates, and wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul, and tender me forsooth affection, but by your setting on, by your consent?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do. Persever counterfeit sadness. Make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink each at other. Hold the sweet jest up. This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare you well.
No!
Just partly my own fault, which either death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, fair Helena! Hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul, gentle Helena!
Oh, excellent!
Please do not scorn her so.
I say I love thee more than he can do! If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too! Quick! Come!
Lysander, whence you gents of this?
Oh! Hang off, thou cat! Thou burr! Vile thing let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent!
Why are you grown so rude? What change is this, sweet love?
Thy love! Out, tawny tartar! Out! Out! Loathed medicine! Oh, hated potion ends!
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you!
Demetrius, I will be with thee straight.
Why will I have thy bond? For I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What should I hurt her? Strike her? Kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so. Hermia, be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, me, you juggler, you cankerblossom, you thief of love! What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine faith! Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Puppet! Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. dwarfish and so low. How low am I? Thou painted maple, speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but my nails can reach unto thine eyes.
No. I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower? Hark! Again!
My good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, did ever keep your counsels. And now you will let me quiet go. To Athens will I bear my folly back and follow you no more. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why, get you gone! Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What? With Lysander?
With Demetrius!
Be not afraid, she'll not harm you, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she was at school. And though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little? Again? Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her!
Get you gone, you dwarf! You minimus of hindering not grass made! You bead! You acorn! Now, follow, if thou darest, to try who's right! Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl!
I will no longer trust you, I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands, than mine, are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am here to fill and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, turn it ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander! Speak again now, run away, thou coward! Art thou fled? Speak! In some bush, where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward! Art thou bragging to the stars? Telling the bushes that thou lookst for wolves? Will not come? Come, recreant, come, thou child! I'll whip thee with a rod! No! Here's the file that draws a sword on thee!
Thou there!
Oh, my boys, we'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he's gone. This villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster did he fly. That fallen have I in dark uneven way, and here will rest me. Come thou gentle day.
Come hither, I'm here.
I measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night, oh, long and tedious night, abate thy hours. Shine, compass from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight from these that my poor company detest. Sleep, that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me a while from my own company.
Here she comes, cast and sat. Cupid is a knavish lad that's to make poor lovers mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with the dew and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heavens shield Lysander if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. Whew. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest through the light on thy former lady's eye. And the country proverb known. Jack shall have Jill, Nat shall go Will, and all shall be well.
whilst I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready.
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Oh. Where's Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready.
Monsieur Cobweb, get me your weapons in your hand and kill me Redipt Humblebee on top at Thistle. And, good Monsieur, bring me back the honey bag. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready?
Ah, give me your knife, Monsieur Mustard Seed, I pray you, leave your courtesy.
What is your will?
Nothing but to help Cavalry Cobweb to scratch. I muster the barbers, Monsieur, for methinks I'm marvels airy about the face, and I'm such a tender ass that if my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let's have tongues and bones.
And say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Truly, a peck of provender that I could munch on your good dry oats. Methinks I have a desire for a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow.
I
none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies away, and be always away. So doth the woodbine, the sweet honeysuckle gently entwist, the female ivy so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Her dotage now I do begin to pity, for meeting her of late behind the wood, and seeking sweet favors for this hateful fool, I did upbraid her, and then fall out with her. I then did ask of her changeling boy, which straight she gave me, and her fairy sent to bear him to my bowers in fairyland. And now I have the boy. I will undo this hateful imperfection from her eyes. Be as thou wast wont to be. See as thou wast wont to see. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how I do loathe his visage now!
Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Music! Oh, music such as charmed sleep.
Gore dole, gore dole, gore dole, gore dole, gore dole, gore dole, gore dole.
Gentle Puck, take the transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain. And now, with thine own fool's eyes, speak. Here is Hermia. This Lysander. This Demetrius is. This Helena. Morrow, friends. Saint Valentine is past. Begin you woodbirds but to couple now. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world, that hatred so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
I cannot truly say how I came here. The object and the pleasure of my eye is only Helena. Now, I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. And in the temple, by and by, with us, you couples shall eternally be knit. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity.
These things seem small and undistinguishable, like far-off mountains turned into clouds. Methinks I see things with parted eye when everything seems double.
So methinks. And I have found Demetrius like a jewel. Mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure we are awake? It seems that yet we sleep, we dream. Don't you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why then? We are awake. Let us follow him. And by the way, recount our dreams. When the cue comes, call me and I will answer. Me next is most fair pyramid. Flute the bellows mender. Stout the tinker. Starveling. God's my life. Stolen hence and left me here, asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream. Past the wit of man to say what my dream was. Man is but an ass. If you go about to expound this dream. Methought I was. There's no man can tell what. Methought I was. And methought I had. Oh. Man is but a patched fool if they go about to offer to say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard. The ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, or his heart to report what my dream was. I will write a ballet of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom, and I will sing it at the latter end of the play, before the Duke, her adventure. To make it the more gracious, I will sing it at her death.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt he is transported.
If he comes not, and the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus, but he.
Aye, he hath the very best wit of any handicraftman in Athens.
And the best person too. He's a paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Courageous day! Almost happy hour!
Masters, get your apparels together. Good ribbons to your pumps, new strings to your beards, and every man look o'er his part, for short and long is our play is preferred. Lads! In any case, let Thisbe have clean linen, and let him that plays the lion not par his nails, for they are to hang out for the lion's claws. And, most dear actors, eat no onion, no garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath, and, I do not doubt, but to hear them say that this is a sweet comedy. No. Words. Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on, till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you will know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe, is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall. Vile wall, which did these lovers sunder, and through walls chink. Poor souls, they are content to whisper. At which let no man wonder. This man with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine. For by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb. There to woo. This grisly beast, which Lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle did she fall, which Lion, vile with bloody mouth, did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat, with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his bloody boiling breast, and Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew, and died. To the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, one Snout, by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I may have you think that had in it a crannied hole or a chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so. And this, the cranny, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire Lyman here to speak better?
Silence.
Oh, glimmed looked night, a night with hue so black, a night which ever art when day is not. A night, alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, oh, wall, oh, sweet and lovely wall, who standest between her father's ground and mine. Oh, wall, oh, sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink with which to blink through with mine eyne. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see, O wicked wall, for whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, sir, he should not, for deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now. You will see it will fall pat as I told you. Oh, yonder she comes. Oh, wall! Full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips,
light lit up in thee!
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy, and I can see my Thisbe's face. Thisbe? Ah! Thisbe! My love! Shh! Thou art my love, I think! Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander, I am trusty still. And I like killing to the faith we kill, not Shafalus. To Procus was so true. Shafalus to Procus, I to you. Oh, kiss me! Through the hole of this vile wall! I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all! Will you meet me at Ninny's tomb straight away? Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and being done, thus wall, away doth go.
The best in these kind are but shadows, and worst are no worse, if imagination amend them. Here comes to noble beast in, a man and a lion.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creep on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I, as snug the joiner am, no lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I were as lion to come in strife into this place to pity on my life,
A very gentle beast, and of good conscience too. Let us listen to the moon.
This lantern does the whole moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, does seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. Proceed, moon.
All I have to say is to tell you that this lantern is the moon. I, the man in the moon. This thumb is my thumb. This is my tongue.
Why, all of this should be in the lantern, but all of this is in the moon. But silence. Here comes Thisbe.
This is on Ninny's tomb! Where is my love?
Well rode, lion. Well run, Thisbe. Well shown, moon. Truly, the moon shines with a good grace. Well moused, lion.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee for shining now so bright, for by thy gracious glittering golden gleams I trust to take of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay, oh spite, but mark! Poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be, oh dainty duck, oh dear? Thy mantle, good? What? Stained with blood? Approach, ye furies fell. Oh, fates, come, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude, and quell. Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lion's frame, 'tis lion vile of here, deflowered my dear. Ah! Which is, no, which was the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked on with cheer. Out, sword, and wound the pap of Pyramus. Aye, that left pap where the heart doth hop. Thus die I. Thus. Now am I dead. Now am I fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, take thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now, die.
Asleep, my love! What? Dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise!
For you have sure with shears his thread of silk. Talk not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade, my breast imbue. Ow! Ow! And farewell, friends. Thus this be ends. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu!
Lion and moonshine are left to bury the dead. And the wall too?
No, sir, I assure you. The wall is down which parted their fathers. Will it please you to hear the epilogue?
No epilogue, I pray you. For your pay needs no excuse. Never excuse.
Now, the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon.
Whilst the heavy ploughman snores, all with weary task fordone.
Now the wasted grands do glow, whilst the screech owl, screeching loud,
Puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud.
Now it is the time of night, that the graves all gaping wide.
Everyone lets forth his sprite in the churchway path to glide.
And we the fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team.
From the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream.
Now our frolic, not a mouse, shall disturb this hallowed house.
I am sent with room before to sweep the dust behind the door.